All right, guys, welcome back. Bowling Guru here for a much anticipated cash game with the commissioner of a great sim league, www.nojosports.com. Check us out. It's a fantasy draft league, got plenty of open teams. I'm sorry, we actually only have 2 open teams, but either way, Headstrong and I have a rivalry that goes back to Madden 10. So there's been a lot of smack talk back and forth. We're in different divisions, so we decided, we were going to play an offline game, basically outside of the franchise, and we set it up. He had a lot of different stipulations. He felt we had actually played one already, and I beat him. I was the San Francisco 49ers. He decided to run with his hometown favorite, well, not hometown, but his favorite team, the Carolina Panthers, and I was able to beat him pretty badly in that game, but I will admit that pretty much after maybe the third quarter, he wasn't really trying. So he said that he wanted to pick the team, so he gave me the he gave me a choice, and between I think the Dolphins, the Jaguars, and like the Browns or something. So I took the Dolphins, he took the Jags, and here we go. So as you see, it's a unranked game, 5-minute quarters with a 20-second runoff, which made for a very short game. And as you see, we're just a couple of plays in, already almost 3 minutes going off the clock. So I knew I had to come out, be aggressive, but also knowing the type of player Headstrong is. He's a very intelligent player. I figured that he was going to try to play ball control. He's got one of the best running backs in the NFL with MJD. Here I was able to swallow him up pretty good, but I figured he was thinking that, if he could keep the ball out of my hands, obviously, there wouldn't be much I could do. So, and, that makes much sense. So, here, he's able to hit MJD out on the flats. Chad Henne starting off 4-5. And, it was a really good game. That's what I'll say. So, as you can see, whole first quarter gone. He's gone pretty much, 60 yards or so. And, it's one of those types games. But again, I'm not worried at all. I know that I have the type of offense that can explode. So here he gets MJD on the screen, catches me sleeping. I figured he was going to try to hit the tight end a lot or crossing pattern. So he caught me slipping, was able to hit MJD for the screen, and now he's up 7-zip. And as you see, I got 4 minutes 25 seconds. One of the things that I knew right away, I'm sorry, let me get to this motion. So here we have Reggie Bush motioning out. Now, if you see, one of the receivers was on a post pattern on the left side of the screen. But regardless, Reggie Bush, I target him. He misses the pass. He drops it. So here he motions to the inside, and I'm able to hit Bess on a quick streak. I saw he had the inside position. So, obviously I'm going to take definitely what the defense gives me. So I wanted to really point out some things as we go through this game. He says that the only plays that I ran were the same halfback motion. Now, as you see, this time it was a completely different set. Yes, Reggie Bush did motion out for a streak, but again, that's the safety's man. He decided to move the safety. That was on him. It was a user error, is what I would say. He claims that it's an AI glitch, and it's uncoverable unless you user it. So, again, he says it was only 3 plays that I ran the entire game. So, we just saw a myriad of different plays, obviously, but regardless. So here we got Cecil Shorts motioning in, and he really, again, I was focused on a tight end. I really was. I'm not afraid of the Jaguars receivers at all. So, I thought that if he was going to beat me, I wanted it to be with those receivers. So, here he was able to hit Blackman. And as you see, he was in a hurry up at this point, trying to take advantage of the situation that, I elected to kick off. So I'm getting the ball at the half. So able to force the fumble there, but, didn't recover. So here, he had Cecil Shorts in motion again. So funny that he hates when I motion, but regardless, he was able to hit the guy underneath for the quick pass. Here, able to hit his receiver on the outside on, I think, was an out pattern or a curl. I do know that it's one of his favorite routes. And as you'll see later in the game, I start trying to jump it. But here, I'm anticipating MJD getting in there. So a lot of time ran off here, as you see. And I let the video show, he was opting to let the play clock run down. I didn't care. I figured I'm getting the ball at the half. I figured if I can hold him to 3. But knowing again his play style, I was all over the tight end route. I knew it was going to be some kind of quick pass. Obviously, I've been bringing heat all game, so I jumped the tight end route. If you go back and look, you'll see his other tight end actually was wide open, so I took a gamble. Here we see Bush motioning out again, and again, that's the safety's man. The safety comes over. I don't see why he's saying, oh, it's uncoverable. He was being a linebacker, as you see. Here, blown coverage. That's actually the tight end on a corner pattern. But again, so for something to be what people deem unguardable and unstoppable, personally, I feel like that means that unless you use it, nobody will defend it, and we've already seen. Here, I tried to hit Reggie Bush on a quick little pass there. I figured I could, maybe scat pass. Here, got him on a nice little toss, but figured I might be able to catch that quick pass and scat out. But his linebackers were all over it. So fuck it, I'll take the 3 points. Going into the half, up 10-7 is huge. It's again 5-minute quarters with a 20-second runoff. So again, one of the things you'll notice, I never return any of the kickoffs. I do know that Reggie Bush can fumble. I know that he's going to be trying to hit stick. So here, again, he's so busy worried about Reggie Bush. I had the tight end there. Unfortunately, I missed it. But now here you'll see this is not an auto motion. I motioned him out personally just to kind of give him another look. I know that he's going to, kind of be trying to user it himself. And as you saw, he had he clicked onto the safety. So, again, I did the same thing. Now, as you see, I think it's a corner that kind of followed him, but obviously it's a soft zone. Now here, again, I missed that, but that's a soft zone. That's his man, that number 38 guy. But regardless, or I should say that was his zone, but it happened. So 3 and out. Or did I don't know if I got a first down or not, but regardless. And again, as you see, I'm using the tight end there. That's all I was worried about. So here he gets MJD, not on the screen, but on a dump off, and he burns me for a good 12 or 14 yards. So again, it was just a matter of playing defense. That's what I figured was going to win. Here Cecil Short's in motion again, but thank goodness I had the edge blitz coming, and I was able to get a sack there. So here I was able to put pressure on him, and again, I know he loves that out pattern and that curl pattern, but I was more focused on the inside part of the field. So there I really thought I was going to get a hit stick fumble, but it is a cornerback. So now I start to notice that he's spreading me out. He had come out and 4 or 5 wide, 3 or 4 plays in a row. So I switched up the defense. Here he went back to, I think, just a three wide receiver set. So went back to a base set, but I did notice that he was starting to try to spread me out. So I was calling more coverage type plays. So here I was able to stop the man short, and I'm just worried about the middle of the field. Here that's a coverage sack right there. You didn't have anybody open. Again, Headstrong's an intelligent player. He doesn't force many passes. He's patient. He does throw the ball away. He'll take a sack, but there he was able to catch me slipping, and he's able to get in. So now 14-10, 17 seconds left. So here I just catch him slipping. Reggie Bush, nice little wheel pattern right up the gut. He's used to motioning out. I know that's all he's looking for. That's what he feels as though was my quote unquote money play. So motion him out, and fuck it, let's call a halfback dive. I know that he's gonna take a player out of position just to try to cover that. So now, as you see, he's using the safety. If I had hit the tight end there, that's his man, but he would have claimed that it was, geez. So either way, I was able to hit the second tight end there. So Reggie Bush up the gut here. Neither one of us were able to really get a consistent ground game going, but that's just, the way it is when, you're such short quarters. So here I'm able to hit the, I think that's actually the fullback I caught on that one. And, here, Reggie Bush, I got a receiving halfback, so yes, I'm going to target him. Here, I catch him in the flats, able to turn upfield, and now I'm playing keep away. It's 2 minutes and change left. I feel like I've got the advantage now. Yes, I'm down. I do need a touchdown to win, but I feel like, I'm okay with that. This is where I want to be. So, here he uses the corner, sticks with me. Okay, I'll take the underneath, It's one of those things where, you got to take what the defense gives you, and that's what I did in this game. he gave me lots of opportunities for underneath stuff, and that's what I took. You know, Reggie Bush was a decoy. You know, I'm an Eagles fan. Here, he took a timeout on 2nd and inches, and I personally thought that was kind of strange, but you know, whatever. He wanted to give himself a chance, I guess. So now I'm able to get the first down, but he burned that first time out early. So here again, I put Bush in motion myself because I know he's going to take a man out of the play. You know, you can see him moving the corner himself. So, you know, there he was expecting him, I guess, on a streak. So, you know, I targeted him, missed him, but you know, whatever. So here, look at him. You know, he's using. He's only concerned about the halfback, and that's what you want to do. You know, you want to create mismatches, and you want to make the defense focus on a particular player. So here I'm able to hit Heartline underneath, but only for, you know, 3 or 4, or actually 1 yard. So 4th and 11, 4th and 9, I should say, from the 11. Here I get Reggie Bush out. Now, as you see, you know, if it's such a cheesy play, why wouldn't you know, stick him there? But he didn't. I hit the tight end because that's what he gave me. You know, he's got 3 people in the middle of the field, but nobody covers the inside pass. So hell. Now it's where I want to be. You know, I've got the lead. He's got no timeouts. So, you know, it's going to be a really intense fourth quarter here. Here he comes right out with the screen to MJD. Obviously, you know, get the ball in the hands of your playmaker. But again, you know, calling the screen, he's in the middle of the field. So, you know, he went to the hurry up here, and not sure what's going on here. One more. And, you know, he goes to the hurry up, and, you know, that basically put him in a bit of a position where, you know, now killing the clock all that time, you know, it's not his friend, and he burnt his time out. So here, again, smart play. You know, he throws the ball away, which also gives him a chance to, you know, get some different set of personnel out on the field. And here, you know, I knew he was going to start trying to spread me out because, you know,